Yeah. We are back. We are back with another episode like we never left. In case you don't know, it's the Reallionaires podcast. Tonight, it's just us rocking out. Excuse me. So let's get it started. Let me introduce my cohorts, the three wise men. To my left, we have
Slim, aka Slim the Announcer, aka the Voice of Reason.
And to my right, we have
Marlon Jean-Baptiste, a.k.a. MJB.
Also known today as Easy E. Yeah. Yo, let him see the shirt. Let him see the sexy chocolate shirt. Yeah. No, not them.
Oh.
Yeah, sexy chocolate. Sexy chocolate.
Sexy chocolate. That's what
All
I'm going
right,
after
so
tonight.
today we will be talking about infidelity. For the people from the hood that's cheating. I had somebody really was like, yo, what does infidelity mean? I was like, really?
You talking about babies and shit?
Right. They was like, infidelity? Nah, I got U.S. healthcare. I said, oh, shit, gotta go. All right, so before we get into it, how y'all brothers feeling?
I'm good.
The fuck happened to you?
I'm laughing at what you just said.
Oh.
I got Medicaid, nigga.
I got Medicaid. I don't know about no infidelity.
Right.
How you feeling today?
Insurance. I'm good. Life is good. I can't complain right now.
All right. I'm feeling, and I don't know. I feel complete. Did the modeling thing.
Okay.
For the first time. Thank you. Shout out to Style and Soul magazine. Some people that I've worked with, in the past, done shows with them. Me and the homie Verbal. And they hit me up and they was like, yo, can you write something about life as you see it now versus when you was younger? It's like, all right, cool. So I sent it, put a little poem at the end of it. You know how you do. They hit me up and they was like, they liked it. And I was like, that's what's up. And he was like, yeah, I'm sitting here with Verbal. All right, cool. He was like, yeah, trying to figure out what day we gonna do your photo shoot. Photo shoot? Yeah, it's going in the magazine. What the fuck?
Nice.
All right, when? And he was like, well, you gotta talk to Verbal. So I called Verbal. It was supposed to have been Sunday, but the weather was crazy, so we did it on Monday. And it was interesting. Something I've never done before. And it was in Queens, so I was very uncomfortable there. But it was dope. Like, them niggas had us up on a bridge, bro.
Nice.
I was like, wow.
How
like,
deep in Queens?
That far.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it like this. If I'd have took public transportation, I would have had to take 2 trains and a bus.
Got it.
Right.
And for Queens, that's not bad.
Shit. Right.
Because you ain't have to take a boat.
Walk around the corner, do the running man. All right, so we're not going to do a whole lot of since you've been gone.
Did they, wasn't it, though? So how, the photo shoot, did they make you do anything that made you feel a little violated?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, I did mine by myself, then me and Verbal. They basically left it up to me, which wasn't a good idea because I ain't never modeled before. So I was doing simple ass,
Right.
Hood poses.
The prison pose.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I looked at the photographer and I'm like, yo, she is fully committed. Like, she was laying on the ground. And I was like, well, let me loosen up a little bit and try some other shit.
Right.
Ha! That type of shit. So it was cool.
As long as they didn't violate you.
Nah, you know
You know how
play
these
that.
photo shoots go.
Nah, I don't play that. I'm still a thug wherever I go. I'm a thug.
Touching the wrong place. For
That's
that
right. Like what? Nah, back that camera up, ma. All right, so before we get into it, we have to, because I said we were going to talk about it. Tiana Taylor. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Okay.
Mission accomplished. I think her goal, because of whatever he did, was to make him pay.
He paying.
And he's paying.
He is paying for real.
Oh, he's paying.
Like,
What he did? He cheated?
I think he cheated. I know when they was going through their breakup, he was talking crazy shit on social media.
But you know what I found funny about that situation? When they first split, they both were like real nice to each other.
That's
Like,
Right, it was very
you know what I'm saying?
cordial.
So I'm loyal because she came out like, we're still best of friends. We're just not together. There's no ill will.
And that motherfucker like, no, bitch, we ain't. And she said, oh, really?
Shit.
So everything to her
somebody
lawyer.
got her ear.
Right, that's the lawyer. The lawyer like, well, you know what you can do.
Let's get him.
Let's get him. That was an investment.
The lawyer
Right.
pull out a calculator. Well,
Right.
let's just think about how much he made while he was in the NBA and
He told you to suck his dick. 400,000.
how many episodes he did of the shot. Oh, let's add all this up real quick. You playing games, T.
That nigga got $8,000 a month. He got to give her a one-shot deal.
You see these numbers? We don't be friends with this person.
Right. Because he's not gonna be friends with you. When you win this, he's gonna hate you. What she got? She got the cars. She got the house. Both houses. Excuse me. The kids. I think $100,000 in alimony.
Yeah. Some of his businesses, I think.
A couple of his businesses.
And it's crazy that we still in a time where the system feel like that's okay.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
Because I said that, and I don't believe it. Like, now I'm saying good for his ass, but when Puffy went to court and they made him pay $21,000 a month for child support, I was like, who the fuck needs that kind of money?
Right.
There's nothing I could think of you do that you're gonna spend $21,000 in a month.
That'd be my thing. Like, these kids don't need that much money.
Well, yeah, then that's how you know they factor in cost of living and these niggas they got unnecessary cost of living just off of mortgage and all of that shit.
Private schools, you know what I'm saying?
So they want you to keep up the lifestyle she was living while she was with you.
But here's my thing.
You ain't with me no more, so you living that lifestyle no more.
But here's my shit. In a lot of cases, I get it. But not Tiana Taylor, because she was making an asshole full of money without him.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, again, like, how do you get this?
You just taking from him.
It's fucking horrible. Listen, fellas, keep your dick in your pants.
My guy Terry said, all that go out the window when a new nigga show up.
But I don't even think it's a new nigga.
I don't think it's a new nigga with this situation.
Nope. I saw her. Did you see her at the BET Awards?
Nice.
I mean, new nigga just know how to move.
Right, and the new nigga gonna get a pair of Jordans out of all that money. And the PS5. What? Oh shit.
New nigga, you don't fit your mom shopping money.
And he gonna go get any Mon Shumpert jersey. Watch. Just a rock in front of this nigga.
He on YouTube all of a sudden watching his holler. This nigga was nice.
He do look like Panda.
He gonna go out front and get the mail with that shit on.
Right. And wearing his old house coat. All right. One thing I did want to speak on.
Yo.
Poor Shumpert. Not Drake, sorry.
He just ready.
Rick Ross.
Oh yeah.
Got all the fat niggas looking bad right now.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he do.
The way he got up out of that, I don't know what the fuck that was. A tent, a backyard. I don't know what the fuck that was. But the way he got up out of there, the way he got up out of there, that motherfucker turned skinny for 2 minutes.
But here's the shit that bothered me about the whole thing. You got your security's ass whooped for a beef that's not yours. Drake ain't beefing with you, and you and Kendrick ain't cool.
Right. Security was getting washed up, bro.
It was so crazy. I had to watch it 3 times to even realize that there was a white dude that was calling him a nigga. And that it was motherfuckers singing his song while they was chasing him.
No way.
Yes, niggas was like, every day I'm hustling, come here, nigga. And they was chasing him. Yeah, Ross got us looking bad. He got us, but for my big boys, listen, there is redemption.
Security need to be fired.
Huh?
Security need to be fired.
Nah, they need to quit because they did not sign up for that. And here's my thing.
They need to be fired.
Right. They don't need to be fired. They need to quit. Here's my thing. No. Now, Drake has had beef with Pusha T, who went to Canada. Mm-hmm. That didn't happen. Meek Mill went to Canada. That didn't happen. So why y'all choose Ross?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Because he can't run. Horrible. All right, so let's get into the
shit was
it was bad. And you know what was worse was, see, here's my shit. If I ever got famous, not even say if, when I get famous.
Speaking to existence.
That's right. I'm not beefing with 50 Cent.
That's one dude you don't beef with.
Leave him did you
at
see?
all.
You don't
borrow money from him.
Nope.
And you don't beef with him.
Nope. And Bobby Shmurda, who has been in hiding, came out to respond to it. And his laugh alone. You ever seen somebody that laugh and it makes you laugh?
Absolutely.
Nigga, I was dying with him. I knew what he was laughing at. I didn't find it that funny, but he just made it funny. All right.
50's the biggest troll on the internet.
Not even on the internet. In person too. In real life. Remember that nigga ran up on.
He's just the biggest troll when he don't fuck with you.
Right. He ran up on Lee Daniels at an award show. Nigga, I need my money.
Cause he was doing Diddy dirty before everything came out. Like he was just. After I went to DM, like, yo, can you leave him alone, bro?
And he'd have fucked around and start fucking with you.
Right.
Nah, leave him alone.
Hell no.
That's that little special boy that you leave in the corner with the helmet on. Leave him the fuck alone because he's gonna bite somebody's face.
50 way too petty. He's definitely way too petty.
Yeah, that nigga is Captain Petty.
But you know where he get that from? He get that from Eminem.
Nah, he worse than M.
He worse than that.
He worse than M. And he was doing it before.
He definitely worse than that.
Yeah, he was doing it before he signed the Shady.
I'm gonna tell you why it seemed that way. Because M only does it in rap battles. 50 just does it in general. But if you battle Eminem,
Eminem says shit in interviews about like Britney Spears and them, but he ain't. Insane Clown Posse, he ruined them.
Right.
You know what I mean? But 50 is just some different shit, bro. Yo.
Like, it's his goal to destroy you.
He got that from Queens.
He got that from Queens? Yeah, I can believe it. Because Queens got some. Well, I ain't gonna get into that. All right, so let's get into the topic at hand. Infidelity, cheating, fooling around, side pieces, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The drive-through, the slide up, the jump off, whatever. Let's talk about it. So, first question, because somebody's going to ask, so might as well start. Have you ever cheated?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Let me put this disclaimer out. For the women in our lives now, we are not speaking about now. Don't want nobody going home to no argument. I damn sure don't want to go home to no argument. Right. So that's how you do. Listen, you've been with me long enough. Cut it the fuck out.
This is past tense.
This is past tense. Before you. All right. So, have you ever cheated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it worth it?
He says water wet.
This nigga said it's water wet. God damn it. All right.
He said I'm still trying to dry off, my nigga.
Right. Was it worth it?
Probably nah, most times no.
Most times no.
Yeah, nah, it's not worth it.
I'm gonna be honest. Usually I never worried about whether it was worth it
or not.
But it was one time that I knew I played myself. I was home, came up with this grand fable. Yeah, I got a show in the Bronx. Went to the barbershop and everything. Went to go see this girl in the Bronx. Now, on her social media, you know how the big girls do. They take the picture from here up. Mm-hmm. All right. I get up there. First off, 2 people answered the door in one dress. I said, whoo, this is a big one. All right, fucking, I'm here. Get inside. Now, this is how long ago this was. She had VHS tapes. Stacked way the fuck up. 4 stacks. But I don't see a TV. Again, I'm in the Bronx. So we sitting there, and I'm just bugging because I'm looking at how big this bitch is, and I'm just like, yo, I really played myself. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying this as I'm sitting here. I really played my fucking self. So then she goes, you want to go in the room? I said, oh, that's where the TV at? She said, no, I ain't got no TV, but if we're going to do something, we need to hurry up. Why the fuck we got to hurry up? Because my kids will be home. I said, oh, you got kids? Yeah. How many? 7. So let me get this straight. 7 kids, no TV, you at least $380 before breakfast. I'm in the wrong goddamn place. Yeah. I was like, yo, I'll be right back. I went and got on the train. I walked in the house and I just walked up to my wife and I was like, we wasn't married at the time. And I just said, I'm sorry. She said, sorry for what? I said, you don't need to know all of that. Just know I'm sorry. Yeah, that shit was horrible.
It's impressive that she had 7 kids and the VHSs was still stacked up.
But she had 7 kids because she didn't have a TV.
No, right. But he's saying that because they was still in.
They was
with 7 kids.
Like,
and look,
7 kids.
Look at my wife.
And
good,
no TV?
Good for your ass. Listen.
What? I just learned something. Now I know where your disdain from the Bronx comes from. I thought it was like a new hate you had from the Bronx.
No, I have old hate from
big
the
fucking birthday got you hate in the Bronx.
Yes.
So not putting that shit on me.
No, I put it on everybody who live in the Bronx. Everybody.
He said, I've been there before.
Right, nigga. It was painful.
I definitely had an experience like that one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had an experience where I like went to go cheat and then realized what the fuck was I doing. I was at a girl house and we was in the living room and I couldn't even go in her room.
Why?
She lived with her moms.
Oh, fuck.
You can't go in my room. I'm looking like I'm a grown ass man at this time. Like she was like, oh, so we sitting there, we chilling, whatever. Her mother comes home.
Her mom sitting in between you?
The look her moms gave me, like she could have fucking killed me with her 2 eyes. And I'm sitting there just uncomfortable as hell.
Right.
And my mom like, I have keys in my pocket to my own fucking apartment.
Why am I sitting here?
Why am I sitting here being like scrutinized?
Bam, look at that. Tell me I don't know my brother.
By this woman who like looking at me like as if her daughter's a saint, her daughter already got kids.
Right.
I'm like, your daughter already got pounded out. What are you trying to like avoid?
Maybe she didn't want her daughter to have any more because they were still in the house.
I was just sitting there like, this shit ain't for me.
Did you smash?
No, I couldn't.
Nah, you know. Them little bitties be like, let's go in the hallway and.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely had that experience.
All right. Have you ever been cheated on?
Funny part is, if I have, I still don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, goddamn right.
Fucking Louis.
He's an exception to the rule.
Absolutely.
When it happened, what was your mindset after?
My mindset, you mean so like right after it happened, or
no,
you mean like
not right after, because right after is the same emotion.
Right.
Fuck you, bitch.
What do you mean like after I left that person?
After you left the person, and you thought about it, you had buyer's remorse or whatever the fuck they call it.
My mindset was after that was I'm never allowing somebody to get close enough to me to do that to me again. So it was just like you, I'm pretty sure you know. I went a whole good long run of maybe 3 to 4 years where relationships just wasn't an option for me.
Right.
Because I'm like, I'm not trying to get cheated on you. I'm not trying to get hurt again. So if I keep you at a distance, you can't do that to me. So relationships was just like,
nah, fuck that.
Right.
Nah, never do a relationship. Like I didn't want no relationships. I didn't believe in them shits or nothing. So I mean, it definitely fucked you up. For a couple of years, you gotta.
Actually, the first time I've been cheated on a couple of times.
Maybe possible.
Yeah, like listen, my track record is crazy. The first time I got cheated on, that shit, I think, is what made me the animal I was from 14 to 17.
Absolutely.
14 to 19, excuse
Absolutely.
me.
Makes sense.
Because I didn't expect it. I mean, you never expect it, but sometimes you get the Spider-Man sense, the tingling, something's not right. I got nothing. And I was just like, because I was raised, you don't put hands on a woman. And my dyke friend, she wasn't around. So I just had to eat it. Then, a couple of years later, this is during the time I really don't give a fuck, but it just made me go, yeah, see, this is why I do what I do to these bitches. A female I was chopping it up with, we all chilling, because when I was younger, I used to hang out. You always saw me with 3 other niggas. Like we was the 4 horsemen. So we went to go chill at this chick crib. I didn't know her and my man was talking on the phone and shit 2 days prior. So we pull up. I'm happy to see her. And she's like, yo, can I talk to you for a minute? She's like, yeah, I was talking with your boy, so I think I'm gonna fuck with him. And I was like,
Yeah, you okay?
I know, right? Right.
That shit hurt.
Nah, look. I'm cool.
Right. No, we all want to take a sip on that one.
That's
I'm
different.
okay. No, seriously though, I was just like, all right.
Good question.
All right, I'm gonna get his ass back. And that's what I did. I won't tell y'all how.
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, but I got his ass back. But it's funny, like by the time I got to 19, either I cheated or I had been cheated on. And this girl was like, all men are dogs. And she was going so hard with it. I was like, but what you don't understand is every nigga that's a dog, there was a bitch that made him that way.
Absolutely.
And she looked at me like, I don't know if it was the fact of me using the word bitch or what I said, or maybe, she no habla inglés at that point. I don't know what it was, but she looked, and I thought about it. I'm like, a lot of dudes that I know, if you asked them, it was a girl who fucked their heart up. And from that point forth, it was like, fuck these bitches. I'm gonna get them before they get me.
Yeah, I mean, most men like that are not born like that.
Right, and that's the shit that I hate, because they act like niggas wake up and go, I'm gonna cheat on this bitch today. No, it don't fucking happen like that. You know what I mean? Like,
to be fair, I think it's probably 50-50.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, you got some dudes that is just dogs. Like, they just gonna cheat regardless.
Like,
nothing ever happened to them.
Yeah.
Right.
They have no history.
To say
They're just who they are.
Right. I'm not saying every nigga got cheated on, or whatever, like, was a good dude sitting at home baking cookies.
Right.
But at some point, even the niggas who ain't shit, if you ask them, because you gotta think about it, we all grew up with mothers. Mm-hmm. And your mother is your first superhero. So, depending on your relationship with your mother, you view women in a certain light. And then when a bitch do something different, you go, you ain't like these women that I know.
I mean, but see, I think there's different levels with that,
I think
because you figured a 14, 15-year-old nigga,
right,
who doing it just cause,
right, because he don't know better.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you got the nigga that's like in his 20s, where it's like now you know better, but you trying to live.
And in your 30s, it's like, Grandpa.
Yeah, your 30s.
Cut it the fuck out, Grandpa.
Right, you doing this still in your 30s. You just one of the niggas.
Right, you just. Right.
You know what I mean? Period.
But, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That was a question, actually. Mm-hmm. So Terry said, how do you handle being cheated on when you are also cheating?
Right.
You got to charge it to the game.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to charge it to the game. If you're cheating and she cheats on you, what the fuck?
Right.
I definitely agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the nigga who robs everybody in the neighborhood. When he finally gets caught, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for him.
But I will say this, though.
That person don't know how to handle it 99% of the time.
I was about to say, I will say this, though, and let's keep it real. Most men, even the ones who've been cheating, 85% of the relationship, that one time they get cheated on, they act like they got stabbed in the fucking heart.
Right, like.
But you know what I think this is going into the mental shit. I think because for women, it's an emotional thing, right? When they get cheated on. For dudes, it's mental and visual.
Yeah.
Because the first thing the nigga want to know is, did you suck his dick?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because in our mind, we visualizing all the shit that we've done with you, all the shit you wouldn't allow us to do, you probably doing it with this nigga.
But if you talk to women, they'll say the same thing. Like if you really talk to them.
I don't talk to them.
Meaning what? They'll say the same thing like what?
They'll say,
nigga.
Like, oh, I'm picturing what you do with me with her.
Is that true, babe?
I don't think women look at it that way.
Wait, hold on. Is that true, babe?
Yeah, let's look at if there's a female on, please.
If there's a female on,
perspective,
is it true that y'all think about the things that we've done with you when we find out that we've been cheating? Is that something that runs through your mind, or is it just the emotional aspect?
That shit fuck with them with the way we feed them popcorn. They'll think about some bitch we had before them.
Did you feed that bitch popcorn?
Right, did you feed it? So you think they not thinking about it on that level?
Right.
I think they think about it more of the emotional part, more of the energy part than the physical part.
She said, okay, so my wife said, absolutely, they do think about all that.
Yeah.
So here's my thing.
I think we chalk it up to that. I think we are quick to chalk up everything with women. Like, oh, you're emotional. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that's not the case.
Right.
But they also have that other side where it's like, fuck, that's supposed to be mine.
Right. You went in that bitch raw. Did you eat her butt? Did you eat her butt? Like this nasty nigga. Okay.
I mean, yeah, they definitely look at it like the shit that we do with them. Like, did you do that shit with her? You know what I'm saying? I know how you making me come. Did you make her come the same way? Of course they think about that.
Hey, I didn't even make her come. Don't worry about it.
I think the
I didn't give a fuck if she came in out, to be honest.
It was a drive-by
get the fuck up out of there.
For most men, I think it's more just like we don't have that forgiving though. Like they'll forgive us. Mm-hmm. We should that's it. Right,
because we look at her face and all we see is a dick in her face.
There you go.
Right. Bitch, your nose ain't even your nose no more. Oh shit, Vintage, what up? How you been?
Nah, you right.
Bitch just got balls across her face for the rest of her life.
Bitch just be talking. You just imagine you deep throat that shit wasn't.
Right, well, you was killing it.
Nasty. I can't stand you.
I bet you spit on his shit.
I bet you hawk to that shit.
I bet you hawk to his shit.
Hawk to that shit.
Hawk to a hashtag.
Salute to her.
Friends that cheat. How do you deal with that?
It's a tough situation.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, if my friend is cheating, right, and I've known his girl for mad long, and I'm mad close to his girl, it bothers me. Because I have a relationship with her. But if it's like, I don't really know your girl, and I don't really fuck with her, then I can give two shits about you cheating on her. But, like, especially when, like, he brings the girl around a lot, and you gotta look on her face. Right, you know damn well he cheating, like, and you just sit here trying to give her hints, like, so you ever thought about being single? I know you love this nigga and shit, like, I love him too in a way, but you ever thought about life out of him, after him, like?
He's old conscience ass nigga over there.
Yo, let me tell you, son, one time I got caught, right? I called this nigga. This nigga, he sound like my father that got a call from school that I got suspended.
Right.
He like, yeah. I'm like, yo, what are the? You shouldn't have did that shit, son. What the fuck, nigga? You're my brother.
You have to understand. Your wife is my sister.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Right. That's different.
It turned from you just cheating on a regular joint to now you cheating on my sister.
Right.
Now I low key want to fight you because I feel like you hurt my sister. Like,
brother.
Actual brother, right?
Like, nigga, we sat in the dark together. What the fuck?
That's my sister. That's my sister's last wife. So it's like
exactly, and that's
you hurting both of us now.
Right. And
I'm just breaking up the happy home.
Yeah, you cheat on both of us.
That's the beauty of what really cores back to y'all relationship. Because he's like, nah, listen, you got something good. Don't fuck it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it come from.
Right. And no matter what I said, he was still like, nah, son. I'm like, yo, fuck you, and hung up the phone. So I called my friend who ain't shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I don't be niggas to be real with you.
She said we all did. Fuck that. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that part.
Right.
I missed that, but okay. You know, she getting gangster. Calm down. Remember, this is old shit. I don't want to walk in the house with a knife.
Yeah, you opened up old arguments.
I know. So for me, with friends that cheat, it's changed. Like, I used to be the alibi for a lot of niggas.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yo, I'm hanging out with Real. Yeah, he's hanging out with me. And the nigga was not with me.
Right.
But as I got older, and especially when I cut this shit out, it's like, don't put me in that. Because one thing that I've picked up on is, sit in the dark together. No, babe, you ain't sit in the dark with us like that.
Jazz, what up?
You sat in the dark because the lights was off. We sat in the dark because the lights was off. Bars.
And it wasn't coming back on.
Right, it wasn't coming back
on. That shit got paid.
It became like, not that I stopped being their friend, but I would distance myself.
Right.
Because one thing that I picked up on is when you use me in your lie, you're automatically making shorty not like me.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
They grow to hate you.
Yep.
Because I become the piece of shit nigga that you hang out with, not realizing he met that bitch I didn't even know.
Yep. That's
So,
and you know what else they do too? When cheating does come up or they almost get caught, they blame you and make you the cheater.
Right.
That nigga don't be cheating. I don't be cheating.
Right. I had to
Don't be out here
I had
wilding.
to talk to this nigga Real. He was with 5 bitches.
Right. They try to make themselves sound good over you.
He was with 5 bitches, and what you was doing, I was just standing there holding the door.
Right. I was trying to pull him away.
Right.
Nigga nasty.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, again, once you pass 30, it's like, nigga, why you cheating? Because you have the option to just not be in a relationship.
Right. And I'm glad you said that. Because one thing in the black community, and I learned this from white people, so that's why I said in the black community, we don't teach our children the difference between dating and being in a monogamous relationship. And when you dating, you basically holding auditions.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So no one is tied to no one.
Exactly.
But I guess that's what we used to call talking. Like, that's your girl? Nah, we just talking.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, I feel like that's the most time I got caught was when I wasn't with somebody. They might thought we was together, but we wasn't together.
Did you ever tell them that y'all weren't together?
I'm very honest up front when it comes to that. Like
before or after you beat?
My thing is this. If we didn't have a conversation.
Before or after you beat?
Both. What you mean? So my thing is this when the conversation is right, we don't sit down and have a conversation and say we are together, we are not together.
Right.
You're free to do whatever you want to do, I'm free to do whatever I want to do. But I used to always get caught in a situation where they would catch stuff or they would find stuff and they would get mad, like, oh, you cheated. I'm like, how the fuck did I cheat? We're not together.
Because in their mind,
like,
you was doing couple shit.
No, I'm saying, I don't give a fuck what we're doing. We can spend 5 days together. If we're not a couple, we're not a couple.
Okay, newsflash. You spend 5 days with any woman, she's going to think you're in a relationship.
But we've grown having a conversation.
Yeah, I definitely think one thing that niggas do with females that they know in their mind, I'm not serious about you, is make them feel that way. Now, ultimately, you're absolutely right. That if we didn't have that conversation, then it's not solid.
It's free game.
But niggas be doing some shit where it's like, nigga, I thought y'all was together.
Right. Y'all taking fucking pictures together.
Me and her was thinking the same shit.
Right, because here's the thing. If you're not in a relationship, certain shit you shouldn't do. Right. Valentine's Day is one. Christmas is another.
Right.
I don't want to see y'all in matching Christmas pajamas if y'all not a couple.
Listen, I had a homeboy.
I agree.
What happened?
He said, what you think ain't on me if we ain't speak about it.
No, that's
bullshit.
That's fair game. Nah, it is fair game. I'm not going when we talking.
That's all right.
Reality.
Right.
In reality, that's fair game. However, at the same time, why make a person feel like something that they're not?
That's my thing, because in any other situation in your life, let's say you go to work and you were fired, but no one told you. And you work the whole fucking day. And then you be like, see you tomorrow. They be like, nah, you won't. Right. Fuck you mean? Oh, nigga, you ain't know you got fired?
Right.
What the fuck? Nobody told me.
Crazy.
Well, if you ain't asked about it, I ain't gonna tell you.
But that still falls to the same thing, though.
That's what I said.
There was no conversation if you worked there or not. Yo, I just kept coming.
Nigga, you been working there for 5 years. No one told you.
It probably wasn't paying you. You just showing up,
out of here. No, if you don't say it, like one thing that my mother always taught me, and I strayed away from it for a while. Whatever you do, be honest. They can call you a bunch of things, but don't let them call you a liar.
Right.
And if you never told her we're not in a relationship, and you doing all this lovey-dovey shit, and you not just going by the smash, you chilling with the kids, you watching the BET Awards at the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's real, and you inviting your people.
Right, yo, this is such and such.
Gotta ask questions.
No.
All right, so let's change. Let's put it in sports, right?
Okay.
You run a team.
Okay.
MJB comes by every day and helps with the running backs. You never really told him to. He just do it. So you like, hey, fuck it, you doing a good job. Y'all never had a conversation if he was an assistant coach or not.
No, because
he just shows the fuck up.
No,
so do you pay him at the end of the week?
Yeah. No, because at some point, the first day he's out,
example.
That's bullshit. Right, because the first day he's out there and I'm gonna be like, yo, who the fuck are you and why are you talking to my running backs? That don't work. It don't go on the same shit. The fuck, that might happen with basketball. Hey, young fella, pop your wrist more, but it don't happen in football.
MJB go, come you got my check for me. What check, motherfucker?
Look, where's my coach's shirt? What?
I mean, all right. So I put it to you like this, Slim, and this might sting a little, but I put it to you like this: picture having that same type of conversation to your daughter.
But I will definitely tell.
No, he's an asshole. I can tell.
I will definitely tell my daughter, if a dude does not tell you y'all together, y'all ain't together.
All right.
But now, what if he a sucker for love ass nigga and he think they together?
It goes both ways.
So somebody needs to say it. So my question to you is,
a conversation.
I do agree with that, but I also understand the misunderstanding.
All right,
I get it. I get it. I get sometimes, like you said, you act a couple with somebody, they're gonna think y'all a couple. But until we agree we are together, we are not together. You are free to do what you want. I'm free to do what I want.
Okay, I'm gonna share this for this particular shit he's talking.
It's not shit. It's
I'm just saying. So
it is real.
So before I got with my wife, this was before you. Before I had kids.
She said, how you remember that?
Right. Trust me. I remember songs from 82. It was a chick. I ain't gonna say no names. And my boy was smashing. Now I knew it wasn't his girl, but she didn't know she wasn't his girl. Okay. She's cooking for the nigga. He's taking her out. He's dropping her off the shit. He's pulling up. He's chilling with the family. Everyone in the family knows him. Her kids know him. Blah, 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 yakety smackety. Every time after they had sex, he'd be like, you know, we just friends. But yet you doing all this relationship shit.
I don't know. Every time, constant reminder. That's a little different.
I mean, well, hey,
that's a little different.
That's a little different.
He's let her know what it is.
Yeah,
as he's zipping his pants, I'll be like, listen.
It's confusing.
That shit was good.
It's confusing because
it's
like,
single.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat your food. I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna bust your cheeks, but you ain't my girl.
It's not confusing if he's telling her at the end of every session.
Here's how this shit backfired on the nigga. One day I'm up there, and she's telling me about this shit. Now she know I'm his friend. Mm-hmm. That's my man. And she's telling me, and she's talking about it, and she's telling me how I feel about it, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, I should make him jealous. Mm. And I said, yeah, you should get a hickey put on you, because she was real light. I'm laughing and joking. She was like, where should I get it? I said, well, you know the nigga go for your titty, so put it on the titty. When he see it, he freaked the fuck out. She said, you do it. I laughed. Ha! This bitch is funny. She said, I'm serious. I said, let me test her gangster. I said, pull your titty out.
Pull your titty
that
out.
Bitch pulled both titties out. And went and got the, what was that shit? It was this shit like syrup, but you blowing and it got hot. What was it? Motion lotion.
Yeah, motion lotion.
And she put the motion lotion on her titties.
Got it.
So I did what any red-blooded American would do. I got a face full of motherfucking motion lotion on my face. It goes from that to me smashing. But I do want to say this. She bust a move that let me know this bitch is a hoe. Because as we smashing, I hear the nigga call. Boom. Oh, shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She like, listen, real calm. Just go upstairs, wait till you hear the door close, and then leave. I'm standing there, my motherfucking heart racing. Not that I'm scared of the nigga, but I just don't want to get caught in this situation. Yo, I get out the house and I'm gone, bro. I'm like, and no funny shit, people looking like, you're right. Nigga, I ran 3 blocks. It was down the hill, so there was a little bit of help. But I ran 3 blocks, got in the house, I needed a drink, all types of shit.
Down the hill, you was in the Bronx again?
No, I was in Brooklyn this time. No, I ain't go back to the Bronx for no ass. Hell no. So, now here's how life works. She comes to me and tells me that she wants to fuck with me now. I said, well, what about him? Well, he said we just friends. All right. We end up making this shit a whole relationship because he caught us. Once he caught us, it was like, what we gonna do? So, and this is why I didn't say her name. No, seriously, it gets dark. Fast forward. We're in a full-on relationship. She has what I think is my first child. Son. I ain't had no other kids. So I bought crazy shit for this little motherfucker. As she gets close to having the baby, we get in an argument. Now, we've argued before, but for some reason, this argument is just so bad. Right? She goes in the hospital, had a baby, don't even tell me. We agreed on a name. She changed the name. My godmother, who was cool with her, came and said, go see your baby. So I go up to the hospital, I see the baby. And I'm like, damn, this little nigga is light. So I leave. She has the baby, she comes home. She comes around to the house. I show my mother the baby. My mother says, that ain't your baby. I wild the fuck out. Damn, why the fuck you just can't be happy for a nigga? Da 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 da.
Oh, nah, mom, no.
Mama, no. Fast forward about 8 months. I ain't spoke to her. I done moved on. She done moved on. But I'm a father, so I'm gonna go up there to see the baby. I'm like, where you at? She like, he in the room. So I call him. And this baby that comes running up don't look nothing like what I thought he would look like. I said, where he at? She said, that's him right there. The whole family got quiet. So I left. 2 weeks later, she gets in an argument with her sister. I'm a real bitch. I'm a real bitch. She said, well, if you such a real bitch, why you don't tell that man that ain't his baby? Who do I see when I leave the house after hearing this information?
Your boy.
My boy. We riding and we both talking about how trifling this bitch is. So the moral of the story is...
What the fuck is the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is karma's a bitch and not all women are loyal.
And you and your friends ain't shit.
Yeah, we weren't. Because our logic was bros before hoes, which is some bullshit logic. It's real bullshit. All right, so getting back to it.
Why is it bullshit logic?
Because bros...
Man,
because the logic of bros before hoes, you'll never find your woman. If you treat every woman like a hoe, they're gonna act like that.
I don't think that's what the saying means.
That's what we came up with. Cause nigga, it was like this, like, yo, that's you? Nah, go ahead.
I mean,
that's not how none of this works.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all tell me how working in Bronx and then never been cheated on Ville. Cause in Realville, that's what the fuck it meant.
That's what people say when they mean. That's not what people mean when they say.
Okay, so tell me, what does bros before hoes
It's just
mean?
me putting your people before your girl. Like,
right.
It doesn't be like she's
Ain't that the same shit?
No.
Okay.
Like you and your boy didn't follow bros before at all. Like,
nah.
Y'all said fuck that.
Y'all was some different shit.
Yeah, we was on some 40 tap the bottle shit.
Y'all was backwards with the shit. Hoes before bros.
You know what y'all.
And you know what? That same nigga, cause he was mad at me for smashing this bitch. That nigga stood by and let me get jumped.
Yeah,
and then gonna say, look. And I'm saying to myself that nigga did that shit because of that.
Absolutely.
He gonna say, nah, because when the gun came out, I got scared. The gun didn't come out for 5 minutes. Like,
he was watching you get jumped.
That nigga was like, yeah.
He was envisioning you smashing his joint.
Yeah. Get him.
Kick him in the dick.
He said kick him in the dick. Castrate that fat motherfucker.
First of all, you and your boys live by that. Ain't no fun. My homies can't have none. Y'all didn't live by bros before hoes. Y'all live by ain't no fun. My homies can't have none.
Right.
Y'all was just passing chicks around like a blunt.
We were. But if it was your main,
But the
it was off
crazy
limits.
but they was mad about it. Like,
No, I wasn't mad. My shit was just,
Bro, we
don't bring none of your bitches
minutes
around
in
me.
the show and you did 3 different stories about y'all smashing each other's joints.
Listen, I told y'all, from 14 to 19, I wasn't shit. I told y'all that.
Bro, y'all did this all wrong.
Right. All right, let's get back to the goddamn topic. What do you think are some reasons that people cheat?
Oh, definitely lust.
Yeah, first of all, there's reasons, right? Like people will be like, "Oh, there was never a reason, excuse." No, there are reasons why people cheat.
All right, so give
I mean, you're still a cheater at the end of it,
right?
But there's reasons.
Okay.
It could be lack of attention. It could be sex. Because your motherfucker ain't getting sex at home, they're gonna go get it somewhere else. It could be, and it could be like emotional stuff too, as far as like maybe your spouse is not supportive. Maybe your spouse is not listening to you when you want to talk to them. The next person does all that stuff. It might be holes that needs to be filled. And you know, a lot of times you'll go out and find it somewhere else, which is not the best thing to do.
Right.
But sometimes people will go out and find it, or you just. I think a lot of times too, in relationships that last a long time, people don't really like each other no more. They just stay together. So you're like, you might never be attracted to the person that much no more, or want to have sex with them. So you just go out and do it somewhere else, but then just still come home to your wifey or your hubby just to say you have one.
Okay. What you got?
Yeah, I think I agree with a lot of what he said. And I do believe just lust of something new. Like I think that's where men differ from women with it. Like I don't think they really have that ooh, just new dick. You know what I'm saying? Where we like, oh nah, that's fat ass.
Right.
Big titties.
I absolutely agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Absolutely.
Would you say for guys it's more about instant gratification?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
For guys, it's more about the opportunity. Yeah. For women, I think women cheat. Like they say,
Women are gone out of the relationship before they cheat.
Women cheat to find their next boyfriend. We cheat just to find the next nut.
Right.
Like they're really, you know what I'm saying, trying to build with this new person that they're cheating with. They're just slowly leaving you. So I think that's a big difference.
But now, and I will agree, in some situations, I think guys do cheat because they're missing something.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And he mentioned he touched on that. Yeah.
Like in my book, hold on, this shameless plug, and that's just why your ass is still single.
Absolutely.
Yes, dope ass relationship book. I speak about one of the things that probably fuels men cheating, which is lack of the 4 S's.
Okay, drop them.
So the 4 S's that most men, not gonna say all men, but most men need: sleep, sex, sports, and support.
Bar.
Yeah, that's dope.
And we all know how that shit go, especially if with your sports. But what we don't understand, and this is when I remember one episode we was talking about communication. Like, my wife hated when I was playing football. Not that she thought I couldn't play, but for her it was about injuries. What I found out, like, I'm probably 15 years into playing. I found out when she was younger, she had a boyfriend, and this nigga died playing football. And I was like, damn. Pass my shoulder pads, I'm going to practice. But it used to bother me until I understood why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely with support. There's a lot, especially in this era, there's a lot of females that don't know how to support their man.
They don't.
And don't see some of the things that men do as support. You know what I'm saying? Which goes both ways now. Because if she don't feel that you're supporting her, but you are, that's a frustration. And then on top of that, she's not really supporting you. Right? What was it with sleep? Oh, sleep. Let me say this, main camera. Ladies, I'm sure y'all experience this as well. But a lot of days, your man is tired. Physically, mentally, emotionally, because of the shit that he has to endure from the moment he steps out of the house. Now, I'm not saying that women don't be tired, because I know women, especially housewives, are tired. But it's a different kind of tired. You know what I mean? It's a never-ending tired. And if you don't do nothing to ease that, but yet shorty at my job is doing that, she's gonna start to look more appealing.
Right.
Now, it could be also the newness, because that's what a lot of people forget. The newness in a relationship is beautiful. Sex is good. She always smell good. His dick is big as you need it. Time goes on.
It become regular.
Right. She ain't as cute.
Right.
He ain't lasting as long.
Right.
The positions is the same. You know, we don't talk, you know, all of that. Because I remember one time somebody posted, if you take sex out of a relationship, what do you got? I said a deaf buddy. Shout out to Kevin Hart, a deaf buddy.
Deaf buddy.
A deaf buddy. But I think
to die with.
Right, but I think because growing up, men and women are taught intimacy different. Like, women are taught that intimacy is communication, it's touch, it's what you do, it's this, that, and the third. And for us, we're just basically taught it's sex. So a lot of times we're trying to find the intimacy in between somebody's thighs.
Right.
Until you find that female that teach you, nigga, this is not,
Right.
this is just sex.
Right.
Yeah.
And she might be a hoe, you know, and she telling you this because you gotta leave because her man coming, but it's just sex.
Right.
If you walked in and your partner is in the act of cheating, now you can figure out which act you want for yourself, because I'm not going to do that. How do you deal with it?
That shit's crazy. That's crazy. I think that might be one of my biggest fears in life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
I don't think I got an answer for that, because my answer I'll say right now would probably not be the truth. Because I don't know how I'm gonna act in that actual situation. Like, I might lose my entire shit, or I might just not give a fuck,
Right.
and just be like, all right, and just leave. I'm that nonchalant of a person.
Right.
I'm that not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I think I would leave to avoid doing some shit that I regret later on. You know what I mean? So I walk and let them finish.
Yeah, I think I definitely can't answer that because it's definitely so many dynamics to that, right? Because if it's somebody I know, I'm losing my shit.
Okay.
Right? Like if it's somebody I know, that's...
Oh, if it's one of my boys.
Yeah, if it's one of my boys,
everybody
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, BG, what's happening?
I'm a Leo. We don't walk off. We cool. Yeah, like.
But if it's some random nigga, and I may be able to think this shit ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't. That's a tough one. You got to be in that situation to really.
I'm crashing out.
I'll say this
The
though.
only difference on how I crash out is if I know the nigga or not.
Right.
Because if I know the nigga, I'm joining in. We fucking this bitch together, and then I'm violating both of y'all when I set this house on fire.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm dead serious. If I know this nigga, it's the burning bed for both you bitches. I'm nutting first, and then I'm gonna be like, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm locking the fucking door, and I'm setting the house on fucking fire. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, are you answering that from a perspective of the real, or are you answering that perspective of your wife? And I hate to do that.
Either. It's the same shit. Now, if I don't know the nigga, I'm just burning the house down.
So if you know the nigga, you gonna fuck him with your wife. And
no, I'm gonna fuck my wife with him. I'm not fucking him.
Well, I'm saying
no Diddy. Pause. All that.
Pause. But I'm saying it's going down.
Right.
But the nigga you don't know.
Yeah, straight out the gate, he getting it.
I don't know. It seems like if that is gonna be your thing, it should be the other way around.
You know why?
Please.
Because if you my man's like that, right? 9 times out of 10, I done told you some nasty shit I done did with my wife. So you know.
You was just trying to see for yourself.
Right, but what I'm saying is, nigga, you know the line. This nigga don't know no better. So my shit isn't really with him. He's just catching it because he's there. But you, nigga, you know better. How fucking dare you?
Right.
Did you call your kids? Because you're not going to see them no more. Real shit.
Only thing I think separates it for me.
Crashing out is crazy.
What separates it for me is if we live together, like that's my house.
Yeah, see, that's the other part.
And if like that's just her house, now I just came over.
Okay.
Like if this is
now,
my
if it's her house and I'm coming over, I'm not going. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave.
If this is my house where I pay rent,
I'm burning it
I'm
down.
definitely crashing the fuck out.
Because I don't
pay
feel
rent
like
bitch and you fucking another nigga where I pay rent.
I don't feel like packing.
Yeah.
I'm burning this bitch down.
Yeah. I'm crashing.
I'm knocking on neighbors' doors. It's gonna be a fire in 3 minutes.
Step out.
What? You might want to go smoke a cigarette because it's about to get hot.
I want to hear y'all answers in the comments. You walk in and your spouse is getting popping. What you doing? Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, if it's my house, I'm crashing out.
Now,
sure.
here's another question. Who's better at cheating?
Women.
Women, for sure.
Absolutely women. I think women are better at cheating because you always say you got to joke about how they call all their friends. But I think women are better at cheating because women are better at putting men in a position or a mindset of my girl would never. Like they make us think, nah, my baby would never cheat. So
all the time she out there hot tooing everybody.
Tooing the shit out, you know what I'm saying? So we already in that mindset, so we not really gonna be on their shit how they might be on our shit like that. So I think definitely with that alone they cheat better because they already set that shit up way more in advance to have you in a position where you're not even worried about the shit they doing. They could be doing shit right in front of your face, but your mindset is already like, not my baby. That you letting the shit go past right in front of your face, and meanwhile she talking a whole nigga right next to you. Nigga got the car game with you.
I think it's more like I agree, but I think
both of them.
I think it's more of women pay attention to their man. Mm-hmm. They pay attention to your habits. They pay attention to your behaviors, and so that way they know how to move. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If they know that you're home by 7:00. Nigga, you gotta be gone by 6:15.
6:15.
Right. And they not playing. 6:15, you gotta go. I gotta clean up. I gotta un-nigga my box.
Right.
All of that.
I gotta make it like I was doing something all day. Like.
And I think also, because again, going back, they thought about this shit before it even happened.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
It's time for me to find somebody.
Men cheat spontaneously.
Right.
It's
instant gratification, so we get stuck. And the worst thing that we do, and let me say this, I'm not encouraging cheating.
Absolutely, we're not. That's
but
not what this episode
men,
is about.
if you're gonna cheat and you're gonna include your friend in your lie, tell him beforehand. Because that's what women do.
Absolutely.
Women will call all their friends, look, bitch, I think I'm gonna be at the hospital this weekend. Ooh, bitch, what you mean you at the hospital? Yeah, I'm going away.
I'm getting my back broke.
Right, but niggas, where you was? I went to the Knick game with Slim. Not even knowing Slim don't like the Knicks.
Not even that. Slim done went on live
at home.
At home
playing 2K
at the Reallionaires podcast, but you was with Slim.
Right.
Yeah, I've been in a situation before. Somebody called me and was like, yo, bro, I'm about to tell my girl I'm with you, don't go on social media. And that shit was so fucking hard for me not to go on social media.
Because I told you not to. You calling them back. Can I go on now?
I made like 10 posts and then deleted all them shits. Like, I can't go on social media. This nigga cheating.
This nigga, he posting just black pictures.
I'll say men make it easy for women.
To cheat?
Yeah.
To cheat.
What's going on, T? What's going on, Brody? Oh, you in St. Vincent's? Wow, I saw the hurricane, how it was trying to mosh up Jamaica. Hope you're all right out there.
Yeah.
Where's the accent from?
First of all, we already want time to ourselves. Right. So if you're going to do some shit, all right, cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get to chill in the crib. Shit, I ain't got to do shit. I ain't got to clean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you going out, bitch, bye.
I'm laughing at that shit so real. We just so fucking happy to be in the house by ourselves. We don't realize she ain't getting her fucking dying knocked out of her.
She done grabbed her overnight bag. You like, oh, you going to be gone for a while. Yeah, a couple hours. All right, cool.
Right. We done passed them they overnight, but you forgot your shit.
Don't you need your bonnet? You said you was going swimming.
Get him out the house fast and shit. Go, you wasting mad time. Get out
here. Let me call your cab.
And it goes into we overall we not looking for it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not sitting there going through your phone. We don't. You know what I'm saying? We can have your password and not look. We don't.
That's
care.
a fact.
And wait, hold on. I'm gonna say this much, and I don't see if she's still on, but this is when I learned women are better cheaters. I used to keep mad shit in my phone. Like my phone could have been Pornhub. And it was all like me and people. Right. One day I went through my woman's phone. Let's just say I deleted everything out of my phone and changed her password. She couldn't get in it. Something wrong with my phone. Ain't nothing wrong with your fucking phone. But then I had to remember, okay, I can't let her know that I went through her phone. Fuck that. I told her what I seen in her phone. This was the shit that fucked me up. She was able to tell me 90% of the shit that was in my phone. Had to charge it to the game. Told her the password to her phone so she could change it back. I went in the bathroom and just thought about it.
Out.
Huh?
Crowd it out.
Yeah, a little bit. I should have thug to you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Y'all agree with this or not? Star said, men cheat because they get bored. Females cheat when they hurt, which is why it hurts more when we do it.
I've never cheated because I was bored. I cheated because she made my dick hard. It was never about boredom. Because boredom, that no.
I mean, but I think boredom really falls in the same bucket of lack of sex.
Think so?
Yeah, because that's what are we getting bored?
You sitting there not getting sex. You bored. Sex.
But you bored. You do other shit. Watch TV. Tune in the game. Shit like that.
Ain't none of that gonna replace sex.
Right. None of that equivalates. Is equivalent
I can play 2K till my fucking thumb is blue. I'm still gonna want my dick up.
Shit, we may do that for a while, but after a while, it's like. And let's be real, living at home situations is known for that. Right? You hook up with a female in the beginning, you fuck whenever the fuck you want. Y'all are rabbits with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, I'm tired.
Why
I'm sleepy.
I got a headache.
Why is that?
Meanwhile,
because they got you.
And that's what it is.
They got you.
That's
Once
really
they get you, they go on autopilot.
I done had females speak on it, you know, not me females, but just regular females I'm cool with, and they like, nah, we do it to get y'all.
Right.
And once we got y'all, we don't have to do it.
Right.
You know, obviously they're not realizing, okay, now I'm bored, bitch.
Because that's what happens.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
now
just like I was watching one of those, you know, the men, the light-skinned bearded niggas. So, you know, that's what I call them. The light-skinned bearded niggas that, you know, they seem to say all the right shit to women.
Okay.
Right? So it was one of them. I forgot the name of it. Really don't care. But dude stood up and he said, yo, when I first got with my girl, she was giving me head like crazy. Then it stopped. Is that a reason for me to cheat? And the nigga said, no, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you should have let her know in the beginning that you liked it this much and yada yada.
I've seen that.
And I got mad because I don't know a nigga in the world, and I'm talking real niggas, straight niggas.
Right. That don't like it that much.
That don't like it that much and is not gonna tell the girl unless she's bad at it.
Right.
That part.
Because if she's bad at it, it's not, ma, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's no man out here who's gonna go, you know, you're giving me head too much.
Right.
Right.
Can we slow down?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Let's drop it down to 5 days a week. You're doing 7,
every
let's
time
do
you
5.
yawn, I'm trying to be on your face.
Right.
All right.
That's a whole fact.
Bitch, you better not get sleepy around me. Scenario. You're cheating. You out at the movies. You come out of the movie theater with your shorty, your side piece, your sliz, your jump off, your 2-piece, whatever the fuck they calling it now, and you see your girl, and she's with her side piece, drive through, whatever the fuck they call it. How do you play that?
You don't.
Yeah, that's the charge.
You don't handle it right there.
You don't?
Y'all both look bad. What are y'all gonna say to each other?
Right. Nah, that's charging it to the game.
You cheating.
Yeah.
Well, so are you.
Yeah.
So either you wait till you get home, and y'all feel that shit when y'all get home. Either we gonna keep doing this, cause we both got caught.
Right.
So either we gonna keep doing this, or we gonna stop and get our shit together. You definitely don't handle it there. This is gonna be a
so
bad.
So you're not gonna say
home.
nothing.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give shorty a head. Nah, keep it moving.
Nigga, I'm gonna like see you when you get home.
Star said walking right past. I'm gonna give you.
Nigga, I'm gonna see you when you get home.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not even gonna do that.
I am.
I want you to enjoy. your.
Nope.
Because I enjoy mine already. The movie was great.
Right.
No, it was amazing. I want you to enjoy your night.
Because I know no matter how good my night was, when I get home, it's not gonna be. So I'm letting you know from now. It's just like when women call you and they go, "We gotta talk."
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever had that conversation, but that
shit
shit does something to your stomach.
I mean, listen, I get it, but I mean, that type of scenario is one of those.
You're not even gonna look at
How
him?
does either or?
Okay.
Like how dare you?
Right.
How dare you feel away?
The nerve.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
You got the unmitigated gall.
What are y'all gonna say to each other?
How about a high five? All right, son.
yeah. Listen, if you do say something, listen, you got me good.
That was a good one. I'm gonna get you back. Prank wars.
Just so you know, I'm still out working.
I'm still working late, guys.
Right.
She said I'm taking a different exit.
Right. That's what the fuck you better
Yeah.
do. All right. So here's the thing. Is it necessary to cheat?
Absolutely not. Not necessary to cheat. I don't think it's necessary to cheat.
Yes and no, I think. I think it's necessary when you're younger.
Okay.
I think it's necessary when you're younger. Fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's life. Like, you know, obviously you don't want no major fuck ups to where you can't recover from the shit, but
right. You go
you know
through
what I mean? You go through it. Like,
right.
realize
Cheating
some
is
shit.
definitely a
Realize
choice.
that's some shit that you don't need in life. Is my opinion.
Get out your system, you're saying?
Yeah, get out your system.
Okay. So what's the cutoff age?
That's a good question.
What's the cut when you go? Come on now, you too goddamn old to be doing this shit.
I don't think it's a cutoff age.
I think it's a cutoff.
Point in life.
I think it depends on how you live.
Okay.
Now, if you saying what's the cutoff age when you in a relationship, like at what point do you, nigga, I want to say around 26.
26.
26, 27.
Because that's when you start really figuring shit out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's definitely a growth thing. Star says a growth thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough question. The cut of age. 'Cause I think, listen, here's my thing when it comes to why people don't cheat. Right? This is why people don't cheat. You fear losing the person you have. That's why you don't cheat. So
or getting caught. That's a big fear
no.
too.
Nobody. You don't fear getting caught.
Nah, niggas fear.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't fear getting
Ask
caught.
Iman Shumpert. Niggas fear getting caught.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't fear getting caught. If you don't fear losing that person, you don't fear getting caught. Mm-hmm. Because you get caught, it's like, all right, really wasn't feeling that much anyway. When you at that point where I cannot lose this person I'm with, that's when you don't cheat, and that's when you fear getting caught. Because I'm not trying to lose this person. So I think it's just that growth and just being that person that you are so scared to lose that you like, I'm not cheating, I'm not fucking up, I'm not fucking with nobody else because I can't lose this person. And to me, that is the difference between somebody cheating and not cheating. It's just I refuse to lose this person.
Okay,
that's fair.
That's definitely fair. I mean, I don't subscribe to that, but
why not?
Because the reason why I asked age is because honestly, I think that cheating.
68, you still cheating is crazy.
I think cheating has no age limit. It's a mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know niggas damn near 50.
Still out here.
Still out here. Let me slide in this bitch DMs. And I think it's because they haven't found someone to mentally make them say, ain't nothing else out there for me.
Right.
And sometimes it's a situation.
Yeah, you what you
know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you're talking about them not losing that person.
But yeah, it's the same thing.
But that's somebody making you realize.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
You ain't gonna realize it if you don't want to lose that person. Like, you're not gonna be with somebody who you don't mind losing, but then you realized I don't want to lose this person. Like, it don't add up.
It's the same thing.
He's saying the same thing.
Okay, maybe he is. I'm a little high.
Now, my thing on the situation is, and a reason why I say age, because you can get to a place where you're fucking around, but you're not cheating.
Because everybody know what's going on.
Right. It's that at some point you can't engage that relationship and still do you. Like, if you want to do you and you know, I still got to fuck around, I still need, cool.
But now, real quick, I want to point some shit out. And I didn't believe in this for years until I really sat down and thought about it. If you're a broke nigga, don't cheat.
Oh, absolutely not.
Cheating is expensive.
Absolutely
Cost a lot. You gotta do shit more than once.
Wait.
No,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine you gotta go see the same movie twice.
That's a yes and no.
Think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Why?
Because you could be cheating with and you just fucking.
You still got to spend some kind of money. You still got to spend some kind of money.
Hotel room.
You may not have to.
Okay, got you.
Depending on your situation, you may not have to.
That's tough. Yeah, cheating is expensive. Cheating
is expensive.
I think cheating is expensive. You got two girls.
Right. If it's just a drive-by, you don't give a fuck.
You don't, but you still got to spend some money somewhere down the line.
Where? If you don't give a fuck, where are you spending money?
Maybe a hotel. Maybe she might hit you with the I gotta eat, or just moving around.
If you really don't give a fuck, you will smash wherever is possible.
Right.
Absolutely, but I still think you're gonna spend some money down the road somewhere.
Maybe on your doctor's visit, or your abortion.
Your Star said flirting is cheating, which I feel.
Nope.
I don't think flirting is cheating.
Yeah,
If flirting leads to absolutely nowhere, that's not cheating. People flirt all day long.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Women.
I ain't never been flirted with, and it didn't lead to at least a phone number. That's bullshit.
That's still is a phone number cheating?
If I take it,
that's not cheating.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Taking a phone number is cheating?
Because what's my purpose in taking the phone number?
All right, what if you
made my bunk jump.
Right, what if you take her phone number, y'all text for a little bit, nothing never happens? Did you cheat?
Because she turned me off, but my intentions was to smash.
You had an intent to cheat.
You had an intent to cheat.
Intent to cheat is not cheating.
Nigga, motherfuckers go to jail for intent to distribute. What are you talking about?
Intent to cheat is not cheating.
No.
See, this is going into a conversation of how a person views it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mama Mac, what's happening?
So if your girl hit you, Slim, and was like, yo, me and this nigga was texting for like 2 weeks, but I ain't really feeling him, you gonna be cool with that?
If nothing happened,
you gonna be cool.
I'm not gonna be mad that you text a nigga and shit, but nothing happened.
But it didn't happen because she's not feeling him.
Right.
Which means if she was feeling him, he'd be clapping them cheeks.
You gonna leave her for that?
You goddamn right.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I'm not leaving somebody.
I'm not, bitch. You went out here trying to talk about my back.
I'm not leaving
So
somebody.
you're not leaving someone for that. So you're gonna stay with that same person
until they find a winner.
Until they find that person who they go full throttle with, and because clearly they have the intent to. Clearly they don't mind doing that.
Now this is my idea of harmless flirting. I'm on the train. I see somebody, our eyes catch, she smile. I get the fuck off the train. That's it.
Okay.
Anything, once the verbal shit starts, any exchange of any numbers or anything, your sister said you lying. Any exchange of anything, your intention is to cheat. So yes, you know what I'm saying? Now, here's something. Here's a question. Is looking cheating?
No, it's not. And I hate that.
But you do know that in the Bible it's a sin.
It's not cheating. And I hate people who get into a relationship and act like nobody else in the world is attractive all of a sudden because they're in a relationship.
That's why I love my wife. We both look
blind.
I be like, baby, you see that ass? She's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was really going back and forth with some chick one time, and she was like, I don't find any other man attractive. You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, you lying.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely
fucking lying. Like,
you're absolutely lying. It's just one of those things where it's like, all right, well, we ain't got to talk about it.
Right. Because they see at my job all of a sudden has a flat ass now when she had a fat ass for the last 4 years. And now because I'm in a relationship, all of a sudden her ass is whack.
Right.
Like, I've been in her ass for 4 years.
Now,
it's still nice.
You can't go crazy about Stacey ass now.
Right.
No.
Right. Like you can't see you and your lady, oh, that's nice ass, but hers is nice, but Stacey's
shit is
right. You can't keep going back.
Wait till you see Stacey.
Right. You can't do that.
Come pick me up from work one day.
Right.
Heavy on we both looking. Shitting me. Star crazy.
What would be a suggestion or alternative to cheating?
Getting out the relationship.
Absolutely.
That's what we got?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so here's my thing, because, once again, I did write a book, and that's just why your ass is still single. There are alternatives. Thank you.
What about a conversation?
Right? How about tell everybody that's involved what's going on? Right? Because if your lady knows, yeah, I'm here, but if something walk by that catch my eye, I might dibble dabble. Then it's on her to stay. You tell the chick, yeah, I got a lady at home. It's on her to stay. Right? But here's one that I've learned that worked for men. See, my wife beat me to it. God damn it. Masturbation. She must have heard me tell my son this. Fellas, listen to me. If you feel the urge to cheat, jerk off. After you nut, if you still feel like going to see shorty, then you gotta talk to somebody in your relationship. Cause I'm not gonna lie, one time I was supposed to go. I yanked off. I went to sleep.
I'm good.
She's like, what happened? Oh, family emergency. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had to work. My fish drowned. Yeah.
Yanked off and dub shorty.
Yeah, straight like that. You don't think they do it to us?
Absolutely.
Shit.
Or the nigga they really wanted to come over, hit them up, say he coming, so you get dubbed.
Right. Now for women, here's a strategy for not cheating. Let's say you come across somebody, a work hubby or whatever, and they're piquing your interest. It's something about them that they do. Talk about it with your spouse. Don't compare. Like, oh, this nigga Roger does X, Y, and Z. But just be like, you know what I realize I like in men? Such and such and such and such. Now, of course, most niggas in this day and age gonna be like, well, where the fuck you get that from?
Right.
What the fuck made you think about that? Because women would do that too. But it's all in how you present it. Because if you present it properly, he may transform into that. Because remember, most men in relationships are transformers. They're trying to be whatever it is to keep you happy. You don't believe that? I can tell by your face.
That shit it's not gonna work with me.
It's not gonna work with you? Why not?
Because one, I'm gonna feel like you're comparing me to somebody else. I'm gonna feel like you're pretty much telling me you want me to be like somebody else or be somebody else, and that's never gonna work with me.
Then you're being insecure.
I'm not being insecure. I'm not being insecure.
He hates that shit.
I'm not being. I'm being me.
Okay.
You've been dealing with me for this amount of time. Now all of a sudden you come home tomorrow. Well, I like this in men. Then go find it. That's what I'm gonna tell you. If you like this in men, go find it. Because clearly,
what happened to all of that? This is somebody you don't want to lose.
Clearly, I don't have it.
Maybe you possess it and you just don't do it.
If I ain't show you in all this amount of years, I'm probably never gonna show you. So you can go find it somewhere else.
I'm glad I don't date you.
Do you feel it's unfair for relationships to adjust for one another?
You have to adjust in a relationship, absolutely.
So
that's different. That's different than you coming home and saying out of the blue, "Oh, I like this in men." Because first of all, you're absolutely getting it from another man.
It depends.
It's something you're seeing in another man.
I think it depends on what
absolutely.
they say. Like if they go, you know what? Like I realize I like a nigga with like 10 inches. Now that's something.
Right.
That you go, bitch, what?
Right.
Bitch, who? But if it's something like, you know what? I miss kissing.
Right.
Because you might not be an affectionate nigga.
Right.
That's not a reason for you to go, well, go find a nigga who won't kiss. No, because I ain't going to do that.
No, because again, how long you been with this person for them to come home and say, I miss kissing? If I ain't never been an affectionate kissing person, we've been together all this long, now all of a sudden shit's a problem.
It's not a problem.
But I ain't never been a kissing on you.
But it's not a problem. If we just said that you have to change and cater in a relationship, and somebody comes to you and say, oh, I want to kiss more, that's not an inclination that they went out here and kissed some nigga.
Yeah.
Maybe they saw a couple kissing on the fucking train and they pussy got wet.
I get that, but my thing is some stuff like that is in the beginning cool. In the beginning, y'all like the kiss.
So you think...
All right, I'm going to be more affectionate of a kisser. If we're years in...
So you think years in, this is how you shouldn't change. There's no room for change.
There's things to change, yes. But something like that is who... It's like... All right, if your girl has an attitude problem, she's just a person who snaps because attitudes. Y'all 6 years in, you're not gonna go home and go, you know, I wish you wouldn't snap a lot.
That's
like
not
you
true.
That's not true. You know what she's gonna tell you? This is who the fuck you married.
No, it's all in when you say it and how you say it, babe. Listen,
I do think when
I've realized like, yo, you snap all the time. That shit just a trigger.
You're absolutely right where it's gonna trigger something.
Right.
Where's it coming from?
Yeah, it's never gonna be a smooth. Oh, word, that's what you want? Cool. All right, got you tomorrow. Like, it's never gonna happen. Like, you gotta work towards it.
Because at the end of the day, yes, you adjust to the person you're with, but in the same sense, you also have to understand who you're dealing with and who you've decided to be in a relationship with.
That's agreed, but then
you know
certain things, and we do this on both ends, right? Men do this and women do this. Certain things is this is what keeps me going.
Right.
It's the same thing where, you know what I'm saying, if Shorty don't give you head a lot in the beginning, she give you head, but she don't give it to you a lot. Later down the line, you mean to tell me you're not entitled to feel like, you know what, I want this shit a little bit more.
Either we're gonna fix it in the beginning, or
I don't know, bro. You put too much on the beginning. Like, you're not even the same person, not even in a relationship. You're not the same person you was 3 years ago.
My point is this, bro. When you get with somebody, you're learning them, right? You're learning what they do, what they don't do, all that stuff. This is the time when you go, I don't like that. So I'm gonna speak on it. You don't wait years down the line to speak on it.
You can't do everything all at once though.
And not only that,
you do gotta have your picks where it's like, you know what, I don't like this, but it's tolerable.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you're tolerating. You don't tolerate a certain amount of time and then go, I can't tolerate this no more.
But you're not planning this certain amount of time.
Nah.
It hits you. Certain things can hit you a little bit later.
It hits you because you, like he said, you seen it in somebody else and you want it. Which goes back to then go to that fucking person and get it.
That's fair, but
because it's not me. You want me to be somebody else.
But you're being someone else in a fucking relationship.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. You're being you with adjustments.
Okay, so that means you're changing.
No, that's not changing.
What the fuck?
That's not
when the fuck didn't adjustments mean change?
No.
Somebody give me a goddamn dictionary, because I think this nigga is
Thank you.
it.
If you find it tolerable, you can't ask if it's something have an issue with it. You cannot. If you.
That's crazy.
No,
I don't agree to that.
Nah,
I don't agree
it's like
to that.
it's like
I don't agree to that.
It's just like if
So
a chick.
you're trying to tell me the beginning of a relationship is going to be the foundation of the entire relationship?
How you are day one is how you gonna be day 498.
To a certain extent, absolutely.
Right, to a certain extent.
If y'all start off arguing every fucking day, y'all gonna argue every fucking day for your whole relationship.
No, you're not, because at some point,
Yes, you are.
No, you're not, because at some point somebody's gonna say these arguments are too much. We either fix them or we're gone.
Exactly what I'm saying.
No, because what you're saying,
you make
what
the
you're
adjustment
saying,
early.
No, what you're saying is that listen, this is what you're saying.
At some point, though.
Right, listen, this is what you're saying. She comes to you year 3 and go, listen, daddy, we arguing too much. Oh, what fucking nigga you was with that brought you peace? That's what the fuck you're saying. Yes, that's what you're saying.
If we've been arguing from the start and we're 3 years in and we're still arguing, we should have been broke up.
But y'all
ain't working out.
No,
that's not true.
Yes.
I agree to what you're saying.
I forgot, he just got back in relationships.
We should have been broke up, bro.
I agree with what you're saying, too.
3 years in, we're still arguing?
But, okay, so...
This shit hasn't been fixed yet?
So if a female or if a male wants more affection from someone, we should have been broke up because it wasn't happening?
No, it should have been addressed.
And she's addressing it now.
It should have been addressed, is what I'm saying.
You know what? This is new age shit.
I don't think there should really be a timeline on addressing.
There's no timeline.
It should.
Now, I will say
because
maybe.
If you don't address it early, I mean you're accepting it.
No. But if you're still in the relationship, I don't think you should get married and then start saying X, Y, or Z.
Here we go. Prime example. Nigga I used to play football with, right? When he came to the team, he had a wife, right? Every day, game day, they got in an argument. She said this is the only time they argue, right? She said to him one day, why the fuck do we always argue before your game? He said, so I can be focused for the game. She said, this shit can't happen no more, so you need to find a new way to focus. Nigga, they was married 7 years, and he fixed it. Should he have said, well, go find another nigga because I'm going to keep arguing with you on game day? No.
When I tried to use a sports example, you said it was horrible. That was another horrible example.
No, it was not. Because
that was a horrible example.
No, it wasn't, because I'm talking about a relationship and that
one was all right because
I'm going to tell you why it's not all right. I'm going to tell you why it's not all right. That's easy for him to change because, one, he's doing it on purpose. It's not just his character. That's not just him. He's doing that on purpose so he can be ready for the game.
Because that's in his character.
No,
when
that's
I'm
not
mad,
his character.
I play better.
That's
what
not
are you
his
talking
character,
about,
bro? That's something he's doing on purpose to get ready for the game.
And that's not part of his character.
No, that's not his character.
Oh my God, Jesus Christmas.
That's not his character. That's not your character.
So you realizing what makes you play better, so you can be a better player, that has nothing to do with your character.
If you listen to a certain song before a game to get you hyped, is that part of your character?
Yes, because this type of song has always got me fucking hyped.
It's part of your game day. It's not part of your life.
What do you mean? Game day, you have traditions. No,
your character is who you are in life. That's who he is on game day.
So game day is not a part of your life? I'm asking.
It's a day. It's a day,
it's
bro.
A day
that's not your life.
And if you play sports, that's part of your life. What nigga you know that plays sports consistently that don't mention in all the shit he do? Yeah, I do this, I do that, I do this, and I also play ball. Nigga, what?
Bro.
Drink your water.
Drink
your fucking water. You bugging.
That's totally, no, I'm not, bro. That's totally different.
Listen,
we might have to do some push-ups for this one.
Yeah, nah.
Cause, all right, so getting back to it, cause this nigga got my blood boiling. I gotta pee now. Cause like I can't believe, like, no funny shit. That's some very closed-minded shit.
Nah, you're comparing me or comparing what you want in somebody else and expecting me to give it to you when I've never given it to you.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You don't think that the chick you fucking with didn't have niggas before you?
Of course.
Hold on. Don't cut me off because we're not going to crash on this ride. You don't think out of all of those niggas, however many niggas it was, she didn't find a piece of them special. Maybe it didn't work because of X, Y, and Z, but because of this part here, she saw something in that nigga. Now she's with you, and she sees certain things in you that she thinks she can get that she didn't get from them niggas. And she tells you, and you tell her, well, go find another nigga? I hope she fucks somebody on your bed and use your towel.
How does that even? That's not even what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
There, you just went wild
Goddamn,
left
could you
with
piss
that.
me off, damn it. All right, this nigga here, I'm about to disown him for 20 minutes. Starting now. No, so.
You got to post this segment and see who agree with who.
What? Because your people are going to agree with you. I see the hearts and shit going up.
It's not even about that.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's the beard. They're confused by the beard.
You can't change a player's game in the ninth inning, boy. Can't. People are who they are. You accept them or you don't. That's why you build.
Do
That's
you
why you
know?
get to know them.
So then how does that player build to have a better ninth inning?
Thank you.
You get, all right, when you first start dating somebody, right? Mm-hmm. You're getting to know them, right? Mm-hmm. What is the purpose of getting to know somebody when you start dating them?
It depends. I might not want a relationship. I might just want to fuck.
That's your case. You're not caring about who they are.
That's not true. Everybody don't fuck somebody that they don't give a fuck about.
I don't listen.
You just tell me back then you was just sticking your dick in anything and didn't give a fuck about what this bitch did in her other life.
If I'm just fucking you, no.
You're wild. That's how niggas get bumps on their dick. You wildin'.
I knew he was going
Again, you're going left.
No, I'm not.
You're talking about her character.
Look.
You're talking about her character and who she's fucking else after you.
So
That's
do you
different things.
do you think being a hoe is a character?
Hell yeah, being a hoe is a character
All right
trait.
then. So I'm gonna find out from you how much of a hoe you are before we fuck.
All right, but that goes back to my point. Because once you find out she's a hoe, you're not gonna deal with her, right?
Not true. I know niggas that married strippers.
All right, you're right. And if you marry a stripper, are you gonna wait 17 years to a relationship to go, hey, you know what? I wish you didn't strip.
Yes!
No, she's gonna say, you met me as a fucking stripper.
No, because the simple fact.
I'm done. Y'all got it.
I think it's definitely being stretched in my opinion.
Drink your fucking water, because you bugging.
For me personally, it's simply about certain characteristics that a person may, regardless if it's, I seen it from within somebody else because, this relationship, I like how they always intimate or whatever the case may be. I think you still gotta be open to understand a person. We grow as people.
Listen, let me tell you.
I'm not saying we don't.
Right, okay, so hold on.
So the same
if we
person
grow, you
who
can
was
change.
okay with not kissing in the beginning may not be okay later.
Matter of fact, talk to your sister. Because when I first got with your sister, she didn't like to kiss. And then we started kissing. Because she said when she got with niggas, they didn't know how to kiss. Ta-da, she found one. How long was that in? 3 years.
You know the way you explained it. That's not a character trait in her.
You know what?
It's not. You just said it. You just said it. She
Let's-
didn't kiss because niggas didn't know how to kiss.
But it was in her character not to kiss.
No. She had bad experiences with kissing. That's why.
So that's what made it part of her character. What is your character based on?
not.
What is your character based
It's
on?
who you are in general. It's
and
not
what
about,
makes you who you are? Your experiences in life.
I mean, that much is true.
That much is true to a certain extent. Certain things
Well,
about
at least he gave
you,
me that.
Certain things about you is just who you are. This is what I'm saying. Like, all right, I'm afraid of heights, right?
Pussy.
That's me. I'm not afraid of heights because somebody did something to me to make me afraid of heights. That's just my character. I'm afraid of heights. It's not gonna change. I'm not gonna get with anybody to make me get on heights.
Your character is Slim is not gonna get on roller coasters.
Right. So,
That's your character.
Right.
The reasoning behind your character is because you're scared of heights.
Right. So
why are you scared of heights?
All right. So now, if I'm with somebody 4 years
How do we
in,
go from cheating to heights?
I don't know.
Woo,
if I'm with
we
somebody
keep trying
4
to
years
use
in,
examples.
and they like, let's go to Great Adventures. Okay. It's still gonna remain the same. I'm not getting on a roller coaster.
But they know that because it's in your character.
Right, but see, this is why that's also left, because that's fair play on something that's for you, right? You getting on the roller coaster is not bettering your relationship.
Okay, you're right.
That's different.
Okay.
We're talking about something that's supposedly meant to better your relationship.
But what I'm saying is things that is that person.
This nigga's bugging the fuck out.
No, I'm not. You got certain things about you that's just you. It's just MJB.
No,
it's you.
But it don't always make it right.
How is it not right?
Because you can
It's
see
you.
what it's doing to someone else.
All right,
someone else that you say you care about and don't want to lose.
I get that. But that person also knows you. They know who they got with. They know what they signed up for.
So you don't think women get with men and go, I can change that?
And that's the worst fucking idea they can ever have.
Okay. Moving right along. All right, we're going.
I think that is true that it shouldn't be, I could change that. But again, to better us.
That's it.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm talking. Yes, there are things that you can do to help your relationship. Absolutely.
Okay.
But there are certain characteristics about somebody that's just them and it's not going to change. And when you get with that person, you have to accept it or not accept it.
But how do you know what they're willing to change if you don't never say nothing to them about it?
That's...
Because over time you realize that it's them.
No, they don't realize it's a problem.
No, because the conversation...
They don't realize it's a problem.
It's just like the female who's with a nigga that call every female a bitch. At some point, she's going to say, listen... We got to do something about that. Oh, this is just who the fuck I am. No.
And at that point, when he says that, she makes the decision. Is she gonna accept that?
You know what? This nigga here.
Is she gonna accept that?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Or is she gonna move on from it?
No, that I agree with. When it's actually said
Once somebody
and it's put out there.
says this is me, you make that decision. Am I gonna deal with this shit? Or I'm moving on.
But
do you know
there's
what
different
saying,
versions of this is me.
And not only that, do you know
there's this is me, I don't give a fuck, and then there's this is me where I don't even mean to do it, it just happens.
Your sister
so
just
you
said,
gotta bear with
your
me.
sister just said they're not mind readers. I don't know what's embedded in you until I ask you about it.
But you don't gotta be a mind reader to learn somebody.
Yeah, and certain shit you do. Certain shit, like listen, if I never knew you and you get mad quiet, right? I could possibly think you mad, and you're not even mad because that's you. But I don't know that till I go, yo, why the fuck are you so quiet? Nigga, that's just me. Oh.
Okay, cool. We had that all right, we had that conversation. I said that's just me, right?
Right.
It continues to happen. At some point, do you make a decision to continuously deal with me or not deal with me? And we're just based off that.
Right.
How much that bothers you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But
So
when you
what I'm
asked
gonna
me,
do,
I said that's just me.
Okay, but now listen, hold on, because I want you to hear this whole thing. I'm gonna say something, right? And if your response is, that's just me, what you just told me was, I'm not valuable enough to you for you to change this one thing about you that's not making me happy.
Nah, that's not what that means.
All right. And that's why cheating happens. Ladies and gentlemen, let's close it out. Yeah, the phone just went down.
Like,
you seen it? My shit just went down. It needed a drink. Let me see how to put this. Do you think poly relationships would decrease cheating?
I mean, that's a given.
I mean, yeah, that's what
yeah,
I think that's what they're for. Mm-hmm. I think poly relationships are for people who can't stop cheating.
That's what you think? Okay.
Part of it. Okay, let me not say
I don't
overall.
even think it's that they can't stop. They just know that they don't want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. People who know I can't be one person. Mm-hmm. So they do poly.
Okay.
But that's kind of the same thing as saying somebody who can't stop cheating, won't stop cheating. Because it's like...
But cheating, when you cheat, is because you're not telling everyone who's involved.
And that actually goes back to your other question, where can it be avoided?
Right.
By being
But no,
poly.
I agree that's where it comes from. But I also think it stems just from the fact of I'm a person who can't be with one person.
That's absolutely
which kind of translates to if I'm in a relationship and it's not poly, I'm gonna cheat.
All right, let me ask you a question.
So the option is we just do the shit together.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a threesome before?
Yes.
And you still feel that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Answer me a question. Why do most couples start doing threesomes?
Spice.
Spice it up.
Right.
And because somebody in that situation wants more.
No. It might be.
I didn't say all. I said most.
Right. But not even that. Because, all right.
I mean, that's still spicy.
Without self-identifying. Fuck that. I'm going to self-identify. You know the shit that me and your sister used to do.
You can say something.
And it was brought to me. Because I said to her, what if you came in here and you caught me with another female? And she said, I might join in. I said, what? She said, yeah, I'm bi. By what? We talk, and then we started doing that. And it had nothing to do with a desire to cheat. It was just a simple fact of fulfilling a fantasy. You know what I mean? We did the girlfriend thing, which was cool because that lightens the load off of everybody. Again, it has nothing to do with cheating. Matter of fact, anytime we cheated, well, when I cheated, it wasn't no threesomes going around. It wasn't no girlfriends. So if anything, that shit brought that shit down because I don't need to go cheat. Why I'm gonna go cheat when I got 2 bitches right here?
Let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
In all honesty, because we're having a very honest moment.
Okay.
If y'all never started doing threesomes, would you have cheated?
I was cheating before the threesomes.
Exactly.
You didn't hear what I said.
But it goes back to the point.
No, you didn't hear what I said.
It's still...
No,
because if it was gonna cheat, because have threesomes.
No, because if it was about cheating, guess what? I could be having threesomes and still fucking cheating.
I'm not saying it's about cheating, but you pretty much just said
the load, though.
It did.
It took a lot off the load.
It took a lot off the load.
It's like this. It's like if
but
you
it's almost like I'm gonna do it.
No,
I do it myself, or we do it together.
How if she brought it to me?
And she said what? Because I'm bi, which means what? I like men and women, which means if I'm with you and only fucking you, I'm missing something.
No, it just means her preference is either a man or a female. That does not have any inclination of anybody cheating. That's like you saying. That's like you saying. I like fat bitches. Right? I like them 400 pounds and better. Right? Now all of a sudden, so what? Your girl got to get nervous every time a 400-pound bitch walk by? No.
Same thing.
I don't know. I think it may not be thought of like, oh, this is, but I think it is. I think it definitely is. I would have cheated.
Right, something's missing.
I agree.
I love you. I love being with you, but I'm still missing something.
Yeah,
and in some way, some way, form, it has to get fulfilled.
I guess our shit was different because it was never about that. Like it was experiencing something. And it was an amazing experience.
Maybe I'm missing pieces, but it sounded like for you it was, and for her it was. Well, I don't want you to.
No,
I'm cool on the other side of the pillow. On the other side of the pillow anyway. So why not?
Nah. I'll ask her.
I honestly think couple, and I could be totally wrong. Couples who do threesomes is some form of a compromise. It's some form of a compromise.
No, I think swinging is a form of compromise. Because with swinging, here we go.
You get both.
Right, you get both. Now, in a poly relationship, it's either one man and multiple women or one woman and multiple men. There's no, I mean, you got some that do the mixture, but you'll get more of that if you're into swinging.
True.
Right, but you still got in the sense of a female is like, okay, but I like girls too. So I am getting that satisfaction.
It's still a compromise. Even in a poly. Somebody's
We're gonna get somebody that's in a poly relationship to pull up.
Women are still compromising in a poly relationship because you're still allowing who's supposed to be your man.
But what if it's the other way around?
Either way. Somebody's compromising.
All right. Okay. So in relationships, you don't believe in compromise.
Absolutely.
You don't negotiate with terrorists is what you're telling me.
I definitely believe in compromise, but not sexually.
Not sexually.
You won't compromise nothing sexually.
Depending on like having threesomes and stuff?
Yeah.
At this point in my life, no.
But I know why. Okay.
Only that, but I've learned from that experience.
But what I'm saying is because that was a bad experience for you.
But it's not just built a bad experience. It made me look at it differently.
Because it didn't turn out good.
I'm telling you, even if it turned out good.
I don't believe that. It's just like, let me tell you something. And then we're going to wrap this shit up because I know we're running over. I know why I love head. I love head so much because that was the first thing I got and it was amazing. Right? I have a friend who had sex at like, I think 16, 17 and didn't have sex no more till he was in his 20s because it was so bad. You understand what I'm saying? Your experiences is gonna dictate what you will enjoy, what you won't. Bad experiences you stay away from. You said it yourself. Because of the hurt that you went through in a relationship, from the shit she did, you didn't even get in a fucking relationship.
Right.
Right. So what I'm saying is your whole thing of compromise and, oh, well, go find another nigga, that's still your scars, my nigga.
Nah.
All right?
That's not where that comes from.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very stressful episode of the Reallionaires podcast. I still love my brother.
Absolutely.
And, we got about 5 more minutes, and then he'll be my brother again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're closing it out. Any last words on cheating or relationships staying together before we sign off?
If you really, really get to the point where you feel like you need to cheat, you should probably just leave.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah, grow the fuck up. If you want to cheat, just be single, so you're not cheating.
Okay.
Glove, what up?
This is what I'm gonna say. I would be hypocritical if I said, oh, don't cheat, because I have. What I'm gonna say is, if you're with someone that's worth being with, probably don't want to cheat. Just tell them up front what it is, because the craziest shit about it is, especially in today's times, if you tell a motherfucker that you into certain shit, they might just be down too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Reallionaires podcast. Shout out to my brothers. Go ahead.
Slim Announcer, a.k.a. the voice of reason.
A.k.a. I ain't changing for shit.
Marlon Jean-Baptiste, a.k.a. MJB.
Easy. And I am the real, a.k.a. the old head that loves head. Remember, life is all about choices. Some are short, some are long term. But either way, you got to live with it. Peace.